what's up?
Alpha 5 Romeo, KC5L. You were copying me on the hello, over. That was a dummy load.
Yeah, it came in really good. Good solid copy from Alpha 5 Romeo, over.
Now, which one do you call a dummy load, Tom? Jim or D-Roy?
We got duplicated there. I didn't copy, over.
It's got to get a little more dark for me.
What? Oh, come on now. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna, never mind.
Well, it does. That way, the band will get a little better. Because I can't hear. I can hear him say a couple of words, and then I can't hear him.
Oh, I guess I'm unfortunate enough, or fortunate enough, I should say. Oh, I can hear everybody.
Way to go, you old fart.
Yep. King Mercury 5 Quicksilver. You don't watch out, I'll slip through your fingers.
Alrighty then. I'm sitting here watching the news. I've been listening a little bit, kind of, sort of. N5 WJA.
Well, probably about 10 minutes. I heard Tom in there, so Tom already got you on the list.
Roger.
Hello, Tom. Hello, Jay. W5DK.
I got you too, Don.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, considering. Could be worse.
Yep. Y'all been getting some rain? Everything's green over here.
Well, not today. We got plenty the other day, though, but finally got the yard mowed yesterday, so everything's pretty good down here right now.
Yeah, we've been starving Marvin, but we got a little rain, so it's been looking good lately.
All right. Yeah, I thought I'd exercise the 850 tonight, so I'm not on the 990.
You got the old 850 with the capacitors?
Oh, it's the the capacitors. I'm assuming all that's good. I've got the DSP 100 on it.
Yep. Yeah, but those 850s have that capacitor display problem. You got it all fixed up?
Oh no, that was my 830 that did that. I'm on the 850 right now, but no, I still have to work on it. I've got to take pull the top back off and check all those caps on that display board.
All right, just making sure you know. But I'm sure you know.
Well, I don't know near enough, but I'll give her a shot.
Yeah, once those capacitors bleed, it ruins the 850. But yeah, you're good.
Good evening, Jay. WB6RIG.
Oh, so come again?
Good evening from Bastrop, Texas. WB6RIG. Hello, Jay.
Oh, okay. You're saying your call so fast, I can't write it down.
Well, we have talked before. WB6 Whiskey Bravo 6 Romeo Italy Golf, like your rig, like your Kenwood.
No, I got you now. I recognized your voice. I just it's been a day or two though.
Yeah, it's been a while. You were at the grill.
Yeah, I was. I don't know if Lynn's here or not. Lynn, are you out there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my act together, Jay. It's already gone downhill, but yeah, I'm here, K5LYN. Good evening.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. I didn't want to be lonesome.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. I got Tom and Don and whoever that was in Bastrop. I didn't catch that call either.
That was WB6RIG.
RIG, what's your name?
Name is Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. Can you guys hear me all right?
I'm hearing you fine, Gary, in Austin.
Thank you, sir.
Put me on the list. KWOZ.
If it's Dan the man.
Good evening.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec, Mike.
Hello, Barry.
Good evening.
You know, Barry, while I'm thinking about it, I've got something here that you might be interested in. And the price is definitely right on it. A fellow walked up to me at Belton and had a bunch of stuff he'd got from a Silent Key and needed to find a home for. This is a homebrew. It's a rig. It's got a VFO, kind of like the DD103, but it's built into a homebrew thing. I'm not sure what all it does, but it would go with the Drake station or whatever, so you'd have a digital readout.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, I've seen that before. Are you going to go to San Antonio?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I may head down there for the day. What is Saturday a good day to go down there?
Yeah, I'll be there for. I think it's 2 days, and I'll probably be there for both days, I guess. But whenever I'd have to look. I don't remember the schedule.
Okay, yeah, I've never been to that one, but I was thinking about maybe making a trip down there just for the day and coming back home.
Yeah, there's usually some good stuff there. Sometimes better, more than others, but there's a lot of good folks there anyway.
Is that this weekend?
Oh, good Lord, is it?
No, I'm asking, when is it?
I'm going to have to look.
It's the last weekend in May. It's Labor Day, Memorial Day comes the weekend before the last weekend in May, and I think it's the weekend after Memorial Day.
No.
Both inside and outside tailgating, or is it just tailgating?
No, it's inside and out. It's a 2-day thing. You can, and they do have some tailgating outside. Most of it's inside.
Yeah, you're talking about the San Antonio. It's the 29th. Right.
The 29th? Oh, geez. Well, that fixes that. I'm not going to be able to make it. My brother-in-law's funeral services are going to be on the 30th, and I'm going to be tied up.
Oh, no. Sorry. You can come on the 29th?
Yeah, but then I have to get all the way back down to Corpus.
Yeah, but I heard a rumor that there's going to be like a lot of extra stuff. So what you normally would expect, there's going to be double that, and it's still as dirty as it was the first time you saw it.
Well, I might be able to do that. Yeah, if I went up there for the 29th, I'll have to see on my schedule. I'm going to check with my sister and see what times and stuff like that. But I'll let you know, Barry.
Yeah, but Don, does it have the same price on it as last time?
No, the price is 50% off every time you go.
Okay, that sounds like a heck of a deal.
Well, that's what the offers are. I mean, everyone offers really great offers.
KE5Q, good evening.
Yeah, evening. K5Q, good evening.
I got Jim
Good
K5LY.
evening, everybody. The band's still, I think, kind of short.
Was that NG or NJ?
It was KE5Q.
Okay, 5Q. Man, are my ears screwed up.
Yeah, I got trouble on my end, too.
Is that the guy from Sweetwater? Maybe not.
AC5JJ.
How you want to do this thing, Jay?
As usual, I guess. Kick it off and we'll go from there.
Is your list better than mine, maybe?
Probably not, because I heard you before I ever wrote anything down.
Oh my goodness. Well, I got 4 or 5 on here. Want me to just kick it off?
Yeah, you can do that. Let me run down mine and see if you got who I got. I've got you, of course, Tom, KC5L, and then W5DK, Don, WB6RIG, Gary, KB5WOZ, Dan, KJ5GQM for Barry, KE5Q for Jim, and that last one, was that AG5JJ?
Yeah, AC5JJ. Hello, Jay.
All righty, good evening.
That's Roll. No, who is that anyway? I know who that we talked to you, Dwayne.
D-Wayne, there you go.
Yeah, I get it right on the 3rd try. Well, Jay, why don't you kick it off? Well, I'll do it. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, if you need a few more minutes, I'll go ahead and kick it off and then turn it to you when I get done with what I got.
Okay, give me a heads up on that so I can re-zero my beat when you get ready to throw it to me, will you?
All righty. Well, good evening, everyone. This is Jay, KM5QS, and it is time for the weekly rendition of the Boat Anchors Unlimited. We are in Texas, but you don't have to be in Texas to participate. This net is for the older type, tube type radios mostly, but we don't turn anybody away. If you have an interest in what we're doing, you're welcome to check in. Let me see. Other than that, it's pretty cut and dry. It's very simple. You check in, we call you, you tell us what you got, and we go from there. If you have any questions about something, there may be somebody listening that knows something about it. Buy, sell, and trade. If you're looking for something at Boat Anchors, we prefer it because it is a boat anchor net for that kind of stuff. You're welcome to list them here, and maybe somebody will take it off your hands. All that being said, is there any emergency traffic before we start? Because we'll stand by for any emergency traffic. Do we have any? Any relays for any emergency traffic? Nothing heard, so we'll kick her off. And Mr. I'll wake up in a minute. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Anyway, Tom, go ahead, sir.
Hey, good evening, Jay, and everyone on the net. This is Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight we're on the usual here, talking on the Central Electronics 200B with the D104 microphone. It's driving the matching 600L amplifier, and that's going to a Johnson KW Matchbox. And homebrew doublet up about 15 feet, and we're listening on the R390A. And that's about all I got going on this evening. Don't have anything else to report. So back to you, Jay, KC5L.
All right, Tom. Everything's working as usual. Excellent down here, and sounds great. I forgot to mention, I am on a Kenwood TS850 with the DSP-100 hooked up on it. I know it's not a tube rig, sorry. But I am driving a TL922, and my antenna's homebrew, so there we go. All right, next on the list is Mr. Don, W5DK. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Jay. And hello, Tom. Sounding good tonight, Tom. I'm on my normal Drake station. It's a TR4, and I have a D104 microphone, and it's getting pumped up with an L4 amp, and it's just good to hear everybody. I mean, anybody that's listening that is on a boat anchor, just please check in, and appreciate the net controls for doing what you do, Jay and Lynn, everybody. Back to you, Jay. W5DK.
Well, thank you, Don. Appreciate the flowers. It gives me something to do. You know, I can't chase women all the time. I'm afraid I might catch one. Anyway, all right, enough of that. WB6RIG, Gary, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Jerry, you're going to have to tell me why you're not on your Alpha. You're on the 922A. That's what happens to the 9500. Anyway, I have to apologize too. I'm on a solid state radio here, but I'm the original owner on this old. It's now becoming. It's quickly becoming old and outdated. A little 735 here. And I had to resurrect it from no transmit, no receive, and it was a varactor diode that was causing me some grief. Unsoldered, black, the classic black ring around the one solder joint that got fixed, and now it's back on the air. Running through a little Versatainer and ladder line up to a doublet, 132 feet long, and it's up about 27, 28 feet. Now the end's up about 25 feet, and hopefully I'm being heard, and you might report if I'm not getting through. I'll work on the antenna a little bit more. Jay, go ahead. WB6RIG.
Well, you're 20 over plus, and your audio is perfectly understandable, no problem at all, 100% copy. You sound like you've almost got a flat top. You're within 2 feet. It's not really a V, but it seems to be working well for you. I have no problem copying you at all.
I appreciate that. What happened to the Alpha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just, but this is a boat anchor net, and the TL922 is a lot older.
That is true. The three 500Zs are doing their job.
Yes, sir, they are. This particular amp was put. I'm not sure what all he had to do to it, but it used to belong to Joe Pursley, and he did every conceivable upgrade to it that you can do that is beneficial to a 922A, except the 10-meter mod. I don't think he did that, but I don't know for sure. He might have. I haven't checked. But at any rate, no, that's why I'm using it. I like to use it for the boat anchor stuff just because those tubes just sound so good.
Audio is outstanding, as usual, especially with the Kenwood connected. You can't go wrong. Okay, thank you, sir. Good signal tonight.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing about 1,200 watts, so that's all I need to do. All right, let me see here. Oh, this one of the denizens from Houston, K8WOZ. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, good evening, Jay, and thanks for letting me sneak in here. I hadn't been in a couple of weeks, but figured I'd get back into it, see if y'all are still operating. Name here is Dan. We're in the middle of Houston, running another Kenwood TS830 with the matching VFO and all that stuff, and driving a Heathkit SB220, about, maybe 1,100 watts, something like that. Microphones, an MC50, of course, and I got antennas, an inverted V up there about 40 feet in the middle. Real quick question, did Tom say that he had an antenna that was 15 feet in the air? Is that what I heard?
Tom?
Yeah, for KT5L, was it?
Yeah. I don't recall the 15 feet in the air. Tom, you still listening?
Yeah, I'm still here. It's 15 feet in the center and a little bit lower on the two ends. Over.
Oh, okay.
I think it's doing great over here in Houston. I thought I heard that, and I wasn't sure. It didn't seem possible.
Well, he said 50, 50, I believe.
Oh, 50.
No, 15. 15. Over.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard.
Oh, okay, it was 15. Wow. Then that's an it's not an inverted V, it's a normal V.
It's a flat top, yeah.
Anyway, it's working.
Yeah, sure is. Well, anyway, hey, I've got a deal for someone, maybe. I've got a Heathkit SB230 amplifier that someone had tried to convert to a Russian tube. And I want to keep the transformer out of that amplifier, and somebody else could have the rest. And I've even got a different kind of transformer that might work with it if they want. But they can have it with some spare tubes free if they want it. And I can be reached at area code, well, they have to come pick it up, though. Reached at area code 281-974-8171. So if there's anybody out there that really builds boat anchors, this would be a real good project for you. There's not a whole lot to finishing it. Most of it's there. All the important parts, except I want the transformer. That's it, Jay. Thanks for letting me in.
Okay. All right. So what you said is they tried to convert it to a different tube, or does it still have the same sockets and it still take the 8875?
No, it's been converted to a GI7B to a Russian tube, and it's got the socket in there. I don't know if I got 3 tubes. One of them I think is brand new. The other 2 I'm not so sure about. But it's got relay, it's got the timer, or somebody put a different kind of timer in, a better timer. Relay, what else? Tank circuit is all there. The fan is all there on the back to cool things down. Everything is, except I haven't taken the transformer out yet, because if somebody wants the whole thing, I'll sell it for $2 1/4. But I wanted to keep that transformer if nobody wanted to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very cool. I'm sure everybody probably heard that. You got a fine signal tonight. Does anybody need a fill on Dan's listing?
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
All right. You're welcome, Dan. Oh, by the way, I heard a rumor. I didn't hear anything firsthand, so I'm kind of flying blind. Somebody mentioned that somebody said that Dennis was going to give up the Sunday night net, and it's not quite. He is going to be doing some traveling around a little while, so net control duties on Sunday night Traders Net will probably be passed around to a few different people while he's out gallivanting around or something like that. But at any rate, whatever. I don't know, whatever happens. But he's still going to stick around.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I did hear that. In fact, I heard it a couple times that he decided he was going to give it up, and he even had a new girlfriend or something.
Oh, the girlfriend's involved, I'm sure.
Okay.
All righty. All right, let me see. There's a fellow named Barry out there with a bunch of old Drake equipment. KJ5 GQM. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, thanks, Jay. And just so happens that I am on the Drake equipment tonight. I've got the old Frankendrake TR3 dusted off and warmed up this evening. That's a TR3 transceiver with TR4 sideband filters in it. And running the transceiver through a Drake MN2000 antenna tuner and out to a random wire antenna about 20 feet off the ground, 175 feet long, and driving all that with the Electrovoice 638 microphone. So that's what I've got running here tonight in my shack. As far as projects, I've got a bunch of Halicrafter stuff I'm working on. I picked up a second HT37 while I was in Belton, so I'm going to solid state it and recap it and get it back on the air. Then I've also got a SX101 receiver that I had to sell in Belton, and it's a beautiful radio. It has a lot of people walk by and ooh and all over it, but couldn't get anybody to throw me an offer, so I'm going to recap it and integrate it into my Hallicrafter station here. Other than that, I got a couple little antenna projects I'm working on, and that's about it from here, Jay. Back to you.
Very good deal. Well, it sounds great. Yeah, I remember that I had an HT37 and an SX111 for a long time. I think that was my first boat anchor stuff, long way back there. But anyway, those are good old rigs. And yeah, if you're solid state in the rectifier tubes in that thing, that's a must-have thing.
Yep, roger that. I've got the other HT37 that Dan fixed up and restored, and I'm going to keep that in my station. I do actually have an SX111 receiver also, so it's going to be kind of a, I guess, a little contest between the SX111 and the SX101 to see who gets to stick around, because I can't keep both of them. Over.
Yes, sir. Oh, they're good old rigs. Or at least it was when I had it. I had the matching amplifier to go to it with it also. But you know how we are. We can't hold on to stuff. But anyway, sounding great tonight, Barry. Good to hear you. Thank you, sir, for checking in. All right, Jim, KE5Q. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Jay, KM5QSN, the net. KE5Q here in Plano, and tonight we're on the KWM2 with the 30L1 into the Ultimax 8040 double bazooka, and we're using a non-amplified D104. So that's the situation tonight. The band is picking up. Signals are building the whole time here. It's just lots of sun still out there. KM5QS. KE5Q. Thanks for calling the net.
Sure, no problem, Jim. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And Lynn, I got one more on the list, and then I'll turn it to you if you're ready. And that is going to be AC5JJ. Dwayne, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Jay, and to everyone on the net. This is AC5JJ. Dwayne, I'm located here in Cove, Texas. I'm still on my Yaesu FTDX 401. Reading it on the display I'm using a digital display YC601 Yaesu. And I'm using the antenna tuner as an LDG AT1000 Pro 2 auto tuner. Going to an off-center fed dipole that's about 30 feet off the ground. And the microphone is the D104. And band seems to be in pretty good shape for me tonight, Jay. I'm hearing everybody pretty well, and everybody sounds good on the old radios. So with that, I'll turn it back over to you and say good evening. AC5JJ.
All right, Dwayne. Appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, you're sounding great. I got a room full of you here. Down here in Alice, I don't know why. We seem to, I guess we got good ground conditions or something. I don't know. Anyway, Lynn, if you're about ready, I'm sitting here feeling a little nostalgic. Every radio we've heard tonight so far, except for the Central Electronics, it makes me feel really old because I've had one of each of those at one time or another, including the 401. I don't anymore, but that's the way it goes. KM5QS, turning it to K5LYN.
Okay, Jay, does it sound like I'm still in the ballpark here?
Oh, you're right on the money.
Okay. All right, well, good afternoon, folks. Great net so far. This is K5LYN, Lynn in Austin. And KC5L knows that I had my Central Electronics station on a while ago, about 30 minutes ago. And for some reason, when that radio warms up, it doesn't work right. So I switched back this evening back to the cheap and easy SSB, which was a homebrew station built by KG7GR from QST articles back in the mid-1950s. So this is an all homebrew station, receiver and transmitter. And it's driving a Johnson Viking Courier amplifier here. Got about 400 watts going on. Okay, I got one announcement here. There's a wonderful YouTube video to be seen. It's called Drake Dominated Ham Radio for 20 Years with One Exception. That's the entire title. Drake Dominated Ham Radio for 20 Years with One Exception. Well worth watching it. And the two receivers that are, one of the receivers that's identified in the video is the Drake 1A, which Barry and I both have and operate as one of our stations. So well worth taking a look at that. Okay, by the way, one other thing. If somebody says something as a technical question, you have a question about it, or somebody else wants to buy something you talked about, interrupt the net control and let us know that you need to talk to that person. That's more of those conversations we have here on the net, the better. All right, who else wants to check in? K5LYN, listening?
K5WHO.
WHO, talk to us.
All right, boy, that was easy. I figured I'd have to check in 3 or 4 times before you heard me. Good evening to you, Lynn and Jay. Good to hear everybody. Proud to hear all these boat anchors on the air. My name's Stan. I'm in Harrison, Arkansas. Tonight I'm running a heat kit, SB101, using a D104 microphone, and I'm driving a Dentron MLA 2500, and that's going into a dipole. Pretty low altitude, kind of like the other gentleman's there, about 15 feet. So, anyway, thank you for picking me up. I always enjoy the net when I think about it. A lot of times I don't remember. But anyway, good to be here and good to hear all you guys. Thank you, Lynn. K5WHO.
Hey, Stan, you got a great signal, and I'm real happy about that because we've had trouble this summer. But the skip seems to be a little bit better. And by the way, we have another net member in Arkansas, KC5L. We're listening for him, and band may be open up that we can hear him this evening. Nice to hear you. And the heat kit's sounding good. Anything else for the group this evening, Stan?
No, but if anybody's interested in Central Electronic stuff, I have a 20A and the accessories to go along with it. But thank you much, Lynn. Take care. K5WHO.
Well, Stan, I had my 20A hot to trot this evening, and 30 minutes before net time, it was ready because I talked to Tom on it. By the time net time came around, it wasn't right. So that's life, I guess. All right, who else for the net? K5LYN, listening.
WA5QPZ.
Well, Foxtrot 5 Bravo India.
Okay, I got Alpha Foxtrot 5 Bravo India. Talk to us.
Hello, everybody on the net. This is James in Uvalde. I'm talking on a Kenwood 950 going into an Alpha 78, going to a resident dipole about 20 feet in there. And that's about all I got. Back to you, AF5BI.
Doing just fine into Austin, James. Now, somebody else was in there, too, at the same time. Who was that?
AG5XP.
Hotel Echo.
Okay, I got Kenneth and Call Indian Mexico, I think. But Kenneth, talk to us.
Hello there, Lynn and Jay and everybody else on the net. Yeah, the band's working good up here. Everybody's coming in good and clear, no complaints. Tonight I didn't have time to get my boat anchors going, so I'm on my 7300, but I got it going through my helicopter HD33A. These particular amps, I got a 1,000-watt ceramic tube in it. They're grid-driven. I got it cruising around 500 watts or so, and that's what we're doing up here. Back to you, Lynn, AG5XP.
Kenneth, as usual, you've always got one of the biggest collections of boat anchors, and every one you ever put on is great, just like this evening. Nice to hear you, good signal. I'm glad we've got an open band tonight. Okay, was there somebody else in there?
K5 Delta Hotel Echo, K5DHE.
Okay, Captain Jim, talk to us.
Yes, sir, K5DHE. Tonight we're talking on one of these mobile Collins radios, KWM2A, barefoot. 4 folks have 4 ways. And the antenna tuner is a Heathkit tuner. The microphone is a Shure D104. Microphone's a D104. Antenna is a Buxcom antenna. And we're running about 100 watts. That's just about it. And I'm in Granbury, Texas. Over.
Okay, Jim. Now, did you get a Collins S-line also, or was it just the M2? Straighten my memory out there.
I've just got the KWM2, and I do have a 30L1 linear and a 312 station deal with, I think it's a 312B-5 station console to go with it all. So I don't have linear on tonight. I'm on a different antenna.
Okay. One question about your power supply. Do you know if it's been recapped, and did anybody put the relay in there to take the on-off switch out of the circuit?
No, but I have heard a little bit about that. What I've done when I'm running it is I turn it on I got a little switch there that whenever I just leave that amp switch on, and then I turn on the power supply through a little switch I have that connects me direct into the power source.
Yeah, you've made a good decision here. That's one famous failure on the Collins S-line radios, that the on-off switch is kind of fragile, and all that current has to go through it. So yeah, I tell people if the relay hadn't been put in the power supply, do it just like you're doing. Turn it on and off with an outlet strip, something like that. Over.
Okay, that's great. Matter of fact, you had told me about that a long time ago, and I leave that on and off switch on all the time, and I turn it on at the power source, and that way hopefully I won't have any problem with it. And I hadn't figured out how to use this 312B-5 station monitor. All this is round emblem equipment, and belongs to Mr. Garrett up in North Texas, and it's just absolutely beautiful equipment.
Collins is nice stuff. Great to hear you. Anything else for the group today?
No, we're just kind of listening to everybody. I almost forgot to check in.
Okay, well, let's see if there's anybody else out there. I'm listening, K5LYN.
K-E-5-R-S.
Well, two people, and I didn't get a single letter. So one at a time. Try it one more time. All right, that person's below my noise level. Let's who was the other person?
Kilo Delta 5, Foxtrot X-ray.
Okay, Foxtrot X-ray. Hey, what do you say, Dave?
Hey, everything's good up this way. It's going to be a nice evening out there. Should be outside instead of inside, but just listening in tonight. I'm on the modern rig tonight. Got a little better noise reduction, and it's good to hear all the old radios on. Over.
All right, well, let me ask you a question here. Why don't I find out if anybody else wants to talk to me here, and failing that, should I throw it your way and let you pick up some people?
Yeah, I got time for that.
Okay, let's see if anybody else wants to talk to me before we get it up there to our more northern net control. K5LYN listening here.
WA5QPZ.
Okay, I got IEI and somebody else. IEI, talk to us, Jim.
Good evening from Woodway. This is Jim, K0IEI. We're running the Kenwood TS530 tonight using the static D104 microphone, and that's driving a modified AL80B that had a little automatic bias problem on it, so we put some fixed bias on it, and anyway, that's going up into a couple pieces of wire, 61 feet long on each side there. That's it from Woodway, K0IEI.
Very nice signal into Austin. Well, we're lucky tonight. You know, we've come in here several Wednesday evenings this summer and yelled at our radios and can't hear anybody, but not that bad tonight. Nicely done. Okay, who else is out there?
WA5QPZ.
Romeo Sierra.
Okay, I got QPZ and Romeo Sierra. Dudley, what do you say?
Well, I'm recording this tonight as usual, and if anybody would like to watch the podcast, they can just go to YouTube and search for my call, WA5QPZ, or if they just want to listen to it through EchoLink, it's easy peasy. Just again, search for my call, WA5QPZ, and it'll be up in on the YouTube. The recording will be posted about an hour or so after the net closes. 73 all will be listening to this WA5QPZ, and thank you, Lynn.
Dudley, your work is so valuable, I don't know how to explain it or return the favor, because I listen to it intensively every time, and I heard how badly I sounded 3 weeks ago. And it's a hard listen. I don't want to talk too long tonight for fear of something like that happening, but your recordings are wonderful. Okay, onward. Let me take one more, then I'm going to give it back to Dave, let him talk. RS, who is that?
This is Kilo Echo 5 Romeo Sierra John in Leander, just north of Austin.
Yeah, Leander. What was the name again?
John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November.
Okay, John, tell us about your station.
Oh, it's not an antique. Doesn't have tubes, but it's about 20 years old, maybe just a little over 20 years old. I'm running a Kenwood TS590S before the newer one, and I'm running 30 watts into an AL811H with 572 modification to it, with the 572s in that. That's going into inverted V up about 50 feet. And tuner, I'm using the LDG tuner, and got that all working there. Running about 450, somewhere around 450 watts here from Leander.
Okay, beautiful signal into Austin, not that far away, John, but you know what? I always say the old Kenwoods are amazing, and yours is right in there with the best of them. Sounds great.
All right, thank you. KE5RS, back to net.
Okay, nicely done. Well, Dave, KD5X, get us straightened out up there, will you?
Okay, roger that. We'll see if there's anybody up on the northern end of the world that wants to listen in and check into the net. This is Kilo Delta 5 Fox X-Ray. I'm in a little town called Ponca City, Oklahoma. And I'm looking for check-ins for the boat anchors net. They can hear me. Go now.
KC5WLF. I doubt if you can hear me.
KC5, is it Whiskey Lima Fox?
Yeah, correct. I've tried several times and nobody could hear me. I didn't think I was getting out. But this is Jimmy, KC5WLF over here in Cedar Park, northwest of Austin. And I'm using a TS530ST with a Shure 444 desk mic, a newer one. And you could have set up that dipole. But you sounded good. You're a long ways away, but I hear you good. KC5WLF, back to the net.
Okay, Jimmy, yeah, you definitely have a problem with that. Was it a 520?
It's a 530ST.
No, I can't even copy you now. You started out good and strong, and then you just kind of faded, like it was losing output power or something.
You say it was a 530SP?
Oh, a 530SP, okay.
Yeah, and I'm barefooted.
All right, very good, Jimmy. That was Jimmy down in Cedar Park, Texas, with a 530SP. Kind of hard to copy up here in Ponca City.
Got RF.
Any other check-ins for the boat anchors net? Go now.
N5WJA.
N5 Whiskey Juliet. What's the last one?
Alpha.
WJA. Good evening. Go ahead. What are you running tonight?
This is Jim, N5WJA. And Laronja, Louisiana, just about 40 miles or so due north of New Orleans. I'm on a new radio, on my Kenwood 890, and I'm on an AL1500. I've got a homemade off-center fed dipole, 20 foot up in the air, straight across, flat top. I'm using a B&W tuner and a SM58 microphone. 7-3, y'all. Have a good day. I'm really just checking in to add to the numbers. N5WJA, back to net control.
Okay, very good, Jimmy. Down in Loranger, I think I said that right, Louisiana. He's on a Kenwood 890 tonight. Sounding really good up here, way up here in Oklahoma. Let's see, he is 566 miles away from me according to the computer. That's a pretty good trip. This is KD5X with the boat anchors net. Any other check-ins? Go now. Give them to me phonetically.
Whiskey Charlie 3 Juliet.
Whiskey Charlie 3 Juliet. Good evening. Give us your name and your location and what you're running tonight.
Alrighty, name here's Mike India Kilo Echo, and I'm in Nacogdoches, Texas, and I'm running a TS850S into a AL80A on the dipole, and that's about it.
Okay, well, you're really strong up here, yeah. Let's see, you're 534 miles away. How about that? Yeah, so, Larry, is it Larry, is that right?
Well, I go by Mike, but yeah, on QRZ it's got Larry. It's Larry Michael, and I go by Mike.
Okay, good deal. Good evening. Last Mike down in I have a hard time saying that, Nacogdoches. However you say that. You can tell I'm not a Texan, I'm an Okie. And he's running a TS850S and an AL80 and on a dipole. Sounding really good up here in Oklahoma. Any other check-ins for the boat anchor net? Go now and give them to me phonetically. We'll try it one more time. Any more check-ins for the Wednesday night boat anchor net? This is KD5FX. Go ahead with your call sign phonetically, please. I guess that's it. Now I'll turn it back to K5LYN or whoever's still alive down there in Austin. This is KD5FX.
Well, why don't we go again just in the same rotation that we started it off. That was Jay, me, and you maybe one more time. What do you think, Jay?
Sure, we'll give her another shot. You never can tell. Somebody might have been finishing supper before he could get into the radio room. You never know. All right, this is Jay, KM5QS. Once again, this is Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Anybody else out there wants to check in this evening, come now. Lynn, we may have worked the room.
Well, maybe so. Let's see if anybody wants to talk to me about anything or straighten me out on something I got wrong, whatever the case. But I certainly enjoyed the input from everybody and the descriptions of the radios and what we go through to make them run. So, anybody need to talk to me before we wind it down this evening? K5LYN, listening. Dave, any last comments on your end?
Nothing. While we were running the net here tonight, I have been sitting here studying the Collins Collectors Association website. I hadn't been on there in a while, kind of looking around, and there's a page for S-Line accessories that I had run into before. I thought that was kind of interesting. And, they got the, the fancy carry case, the mobile power supply. But down here at the bottom of the list is something I've never heard of before. Collins made a dipole antenna, the TB1, designed for portability, and it's basically two steel tapes that are calibrated in meters, decimeters, and centimeters, and it has a frequency chart on the side, so that it tells you how long to pull it out, so you can tune it to whatever frequency you want to, and then crank it up in the sky and use it for an antenna. I'd never heard of that before. Have any of you ever seen one or used one?
No, but I would wonder, was that something they built for the military maybe, or was it for the hobby?
Military.
Well, it's in here with all the rest of the KWM stuff, so, a lot of that was used by the military, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially during the Vietnam era.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to my buddy. I've got a friend that was in the Navy communication group during Vietnam, and he went around setting up Navy HF stations all over that part of the world back then. I'll have to ask him about this, see if he's ever seen one, because he ran all Collins gear while he was over there. Over.
Yeah, and the Collins Collectors Association had a big movement many years ago because the government was destroying a lot of that old Collins stuff that they used in the war, and the club fought it and preserved a lot of stuff that would have been dumped in the ocean or buried in the ground. So maybe that's one of those pieces they saved.
Yeah, Roger. I'll do some asking around about it maybe on the Collins net next weekend. So I just hadn't seen that before. I thought I'd check, see if anybody else had ever heard of it, but Sounds like it must be pretty rare.
Yeah, it was military, basically, because they had it marked. That way, when they trained a guy, all they had to do was train him to read the numbers on the thing, not to actually know radio theory to set it up.
Yeah, sure, roger that. Make it simple.
Yeah, and I doubt very many of them survived the jungle.
Yeah, come to think of it, that's probably right.
Well, anybody else have anything for the net, or are we winding it down? Nicely done, guys. K5LYN. Let's do it again next week.
All right, Lynn. Good net. Well, at least a good copy on everybody. We didn't have any problems. So thank you, everyone. I'm out of here. KM5QS. Be good to your kids.
Yeah, great signals tonight.
Okay, see you guys. K85 6 clear.
I counted 20 check-ins tonight. Good night. And thanks, Lynn, Dave, and Jay for running the net tonight. Over.
You're very welcome.
Well, all right.
Oh, this little baby's working so good tonight, I think I'll just keep using it for a while.
Which one is it?
It's the 850.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
But I forgot to mention I was using a Heil PR40 microphone, but yeah, whatever works. A little less power than I'm used to running, but I'm sure it's not making much difference.
No, it sounds like normal to me, you know. It sounds good.
Do we know if anybody kept Bob's business operating after he passed away?
Yeah, kept what? Lynn?
Yeah. Does anybody know if the Heil stuff is still available? Did the business survive his death?
Oh, Bob Heil?
Yeah.
Well, the company's still working.
Okay, so it's still being managed by somebody then.
Yeah, they got stuff. You can look them up on Amazon and like that. And they still have some things. I don't know if it's as much as it used to be, but it's still out there.
It was a very family-oriented thing. I got to walk through his store, and even he took a group of us over to his house, and we had a meeting up there, the Winterfest they call it, and it was a very family-oriented. He had some bicycles that was owned by the family, stored in his business.
I'm not sure, but I think they're calling it Heil Sound nowadays.
Well, I'm glad there's still something to be remembering him. He was a great guy. See y'all later.
Alrighty. Good evening.
Yeah, I just got back in the house a while ago. Went out there and put new blades on the mower. Talk about messed up.
Oh, man. Instead of doing that, I just pay the guy to come by every couple of weeks and cut it.
Yeah. Well, you know, they come in the mail today, you know, FedEx brought them in. I said, well, might as well get out there and put them on there. Oh, they were bad. Had this feature something, just say 2 foot long, and it's got about 3 inches knocked off each end of the blade, so it was pretty messed up.
It's probably starting to vibrate a little, too.
No, it wasn't vibrating a little. It was doing a lot. Man, talk about out of balance. Man, it was crazy. Shoot, I got to change that for it knocks the bearings out.
Yeah, it'll sure do it after a while.
As soon as I got it on there, engaged it, and, man, back smooth again, you know, quiet.
Is it very sandy up there where you live?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, then you got your ant hills and your gopher hills and all that mess out there. You got to, it just eats a set of blades up quick.
Yeah, you got to keep them blades sharp. You run over that gopher deal. If he sticks his head up to see what's going on, you can decapitate him.
Yeah, what I normally do when I see them, they're probably, I don't know, close to a foot tall hills, you know, little mounds they make. I don't run it with the mower running. Well, it's running, but I take the back wheels and go over and smash it back down because it's real fine powder, you know, type dirt and old red dirt stuff. But anyway, and then mow around it and stuff because it'll smoke your blades out real quick.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, got that going, and it's back smooth again. It's quiet, so I'm good to go.
Yes, sir. Oh, me. I'm trying to figure out what... I got to go look something up here in a minute. Doggone it. I've got that information on shirts somewhere. For some reason or other, I thought it was the 26th, but maybe not.
What, the date?
Yeah, the Shirts Hamfest.
Oh, okay. Today's date's 13, I believe.
Yeah, I know. Sneaking up on me.
October will be here before you know it.
Yeah, yeah. October, and we'll have the we'll have both of the the Magic Pit and the Imaginary Pit.
Yeah. You was talking about the radio, the 850 you're talking on. It sounds just the same as the other one does.
That's that DSP 100 is what does that, and it makes the receivers better also.
You know, that's all. 850's always been a really good radio.
This is probably the fourth one I've had, and it's a keeper. The others were keepers too, but I just didn't have sense enough to do it.
I hear you. I did the same thing. I've had 3 of them. That's the last one I got. I bought it and had it recapped and everything, had everything done to it. Well, after the guy did all that stuff to it, and he videoed the whole thing while he did it, and got it back here, and somebody else wanted it more than I did, and so I went ahead and sold it to him. And I was just going to keep it for a backup, you know. But now I wish I'd have kept it.
Well, up until the, I guess now this is all dependent on the perspective of whoever's talking about it, I suppose. But the deal was there for a while that, except for I guess the 990 and the 890, the 850 was probably one of the better general coverage receivers that they ever made.
Yeah, so I've been told by several people. They said they had one of the best receivers, and they really very seldom give any trouble.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Only thing that's going wrong with this one, when I got it, the volume was real low. You couldn't turn it up or down. Well, you just barely. I mean, it was receiving fine, but the audio circuit was messed up.
That was probably just the pot probably needed cleaning or something.
I don't know, but yeah, that went ahead and did that. I said, well, you got it. Might as well go ahead and recap it, do everything to it, and line it up and everything. And I think that was like $650 later.
Ooh, my goodness.
Plus, I had to ship it off to North Carolina, I think, something like that.
Damn, you could have probably bought another one for that.
Well, I could have, yeah. But then it probably would need to be capped too, so I might as well have it all redone, and everything works perfect on it.
Oh, there you go. Well, you came out of, yeah, that was reasonable.
What'd you buy, Mike?
I didn't buy anything.
When he bought the 850 that he's got now.
Oh, okay.
No, when I got it home, I bought it from an estate sale. When I got it home and hooked it all up, I could just barely hear the audio. Like, what the hell? I changed speakers, plug different speakers into it, see if it was that going on. And they said, no, the audio circuit, something in the audio circuit was out. So I shipped it off and had them redo it and align it and recap it and everything.
Oh, God, you wound up with a good radio then.
Even on the little battery holder thing got in there, he changed that out and put a different kind of holder in there. It's easier to change, and if you ever have to do it, but it's just a lot easier because other than that, it's giving no trouble at all.
Evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir. Yeah, I'm still on my 850 bill.
Roger. I'm on my 101. As always. Has the net started yet, or is it over?
No, it just ended about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm just kind of sitting here chilling.
Yep.
Raising the blinds, look between the blinds, see if anybody's out there.
Don't think I'm going to have to worry about that.
I bet that was freaky as hell, Bill. I'm so sorry for you having to go through that mess. That was scary.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
There's a good idea. It's probably, since it never happened, everything's done with, and nothing ever happened, so we probably shouldn't discuss it.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing we can do is talk about the weather or the Chicago Bears. Because now that I've kind of, as it worked out, all charges have been dropped, and somehow or another it was opposite of the way that I seen it. So it was all self-defense, and it's over with, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, I thought you didn't all really see it that good.
No, I really didn't. I mean, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go.
There you go. Stuff happens.
No, I was just telling Jay that I had just come in the house a while ago as I was changing the blades on my mower. They were screwed up royally.
Man, I run them till they're razor thin.
Well, these are like that too, but they just feature one of the blades, just one of them, you know how long the blades are. You take about 2 or 3 inches off of each end of it. That's it. You think that thing wasn't shaking like crazy?
Oh, yeah, and then it always leaves a path between the blades.
Exactly. But anyway, that's over with. So that's all good now. It's back smooth again.
Yeah, I got a guy, I would have never thought this, but I've got a guy that lives in my neighborhood here, and he works out of his garage, and he does nothing but sells lawnmower parts.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, and he's very successful at it.
Well, it sure beats having to go order them, and, like I say, if he's got parts like that in stock, hell, I'd buy a used part if I could, if that'd fix what I was working on,
Yeah, he sells me a set of blades for my 72-inch Skag, all 3 of them for $20.
Damn, that is cheap.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Where on your 850 on your AGC knob? Where do you run it?
Let me look.
Now the 850 tube output or solid state?
No, it's solid state. It's the AGC knob. It either has off, fast, mid, or slow.
Slow.
Okay. Yeah, I just found out on that slow position the static crashes disappear.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you cut the RF gain back just a little bit, and the audio's still real loud, but all the noise went away.
Yeah, that's where I always run it. If I turn it to off, then it gets real loud.
Oh yeah, it'll blow the speaker up.
No, just more efficient running it on slow, I guess. Maybe that's where it's supposed to be.
I think it depends on. It's kind of. I don't even have the noise blanker turned on.
I don't never run I said AGC to auto, and I don't even know where the noise blanker button is. The only knob I know on this radio is the power level, the VFO, and the on-off and the volume switch.
That's all we need to know.
Oh, you know where the mic gain is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I keep it to the right.
Cranked up.
Somehow I knew that.
Yeah.
If it wouldn't kick the amp out, I'd have the power turned all the way up.
Speaking of which, I don't even know how much drive power I'm putting out. Probably not a whole heck of a lot. Let me see. Hello. Is that only 25 watts? Wow.
I I'm running QRP. I'm not running but 1,300 watts.
Let me see where I'm at. Hello. Yeah, I'm about 45 watts, 45 watts.
Okay, I kicked mine up a little bit. Now it's 35, 40. Yeah, that didn't, no. Still, whatever. Okay, baby, come on, talk to me. Hello, Radio 1-2. There we go. Now I'm back up to a kilowatt.
I'm bouncing between 5 and 600.
Yep, that's all you need.
Yeah, I got her sitting now where it's supposed to be. I must have bumped the knob, didn't I?
What'd you say, Jim?
Said I don't believe a word of it. Well, this is 3870. Now, you know better than to believe anything said on this frequency.
Well, I said the first Larry ain't got a chance.
Good evening, y'all.
It seems like I've heard that before somewhere.
Yep.
This is like, what's that frequency that they talk about on 40 meters?
72? No, that ain't that.
7250.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I hadn't been there.
I haven't been there in a long time. I don't even have a 40-meter antenna up.
Hey, we know.
He probably done burned them all up.
It's that lead acid is.
Yeah.
That dang Chad, you sound different when I got my EGC set on slow.
That's because I'm on an icon.
Oh my goodness, no wonder.
It did change the audio quite a bit.
I didn't even recognize your voice.
I didn't either.
It took me a minute.
Man, that's pretty bad. Nah, I'm on an icon.
Hey, Jay.
Yes, sir.
When you get bored and ain't got nothing to do, on the net, I think it was this past weekend, there was a guy had a tri-bander, but he also had the 40-meter add-on kit for it. I don't remember which one it was or what he wanted for it. So if you get bored, if you can thumb back through and find that, let me know about it, please.
I can do that. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes.
Right. How you feeling, Chad?
Like The Walking Dead.
I hear that.
But I'm walking.
Yep.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I do a lot of walking to the kitchen.
Well, I keep a 2-liter by my desk. You sure it's not a 5th? No, it's a 2-liter.
Coke Zero.
Yup.
Yeah, that's worse than drinking a whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey will keep you alive. Coke Zero will kill you.
Yeah, them soda waters ain't no good for you.
I drink the hell out of them all day long.
What'd you say you drank, Jim?
Cold drinks all day long.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Pecker. Man, it is so good to hear you, Chad.
Why? What's wrong? You missed me? You ain't heard me in a while or what?
Maybe that's somebody else to talk about, Chad.
Oh, hell, they can always find somebody to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
Jim, are you sure that hadn't been a while since that was listed?
Did I do what?
I can't find anything in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Are you sure that wasn't listed a while back?
No, I'm not sure.
Because I seem to remember. Let me look back, and I think I picked that up when I went to get the wood before Belton and delivered it to a guy in San Antonio.
You did? I remember you picking up an antenna and delivering it in San Antonio.
So that 40-meter kit's gone then, huh?
Whole antenna. The beam and the 40-meter kit. It was all, the boxes were no good, but the antenna was new.
Jim, I may have an antenna.
I've got a KLM that works great, but I was thinking about it. It's so heavy and got so much wind load on it. Might want to put something else up and get rid of that. I've actually got 2 of them, and it could be made into a 6L instead of a 4. That really works well.
I think the fellow's call was AC5AS. He lives in Bangs, Texas. Because that's the one I picked up.
Oh, well, something else will come along. It ain't like I needed it tomorrow or anything.
Well, I think I got a Mosley. It was supposed to be, when I bought it, a Pro 97. And when I got it, it was a Pro 96.
Wonder what the difference is.
About, new, $6,000-7,000.
Damn. Yeah, I had a... You dropped out, Jim.
Yeah, dropped out.
It sure did. Well, did it come back? Yeah.
Without question.
Really? 10 times louder? Hello, audio.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go outside to smoke. I'll be right back. WC3J.
KM5 QS. You wouldn't have to go outside if you quit smoking them darn things.
I thought about that. N5WJ.
Of course, the only problem with that, you quit all them bad habits, your lifespan extends, and then you got to put up with getting old.
That's true.
Look.
I'll be right back. Where are you going? Twist one up? Don't be so damn greedy.
It's kind of hard to pass it around over there.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
I tell you what, I hate Memorial Day weekends coming up.
Oh, hush. I hate every Memorial Day weekend now.
So do I.
I don't have to worry about hating Memorial Day weekend because the term memorial is in my mind every freaking day.
Oh, yeah, but that ain't what me and Jim's talking about.
No, I know.
The greatest party in the world died on Memorial Day, other than the soldiers we have to remember and all that. But the greatest party in the world died on Memorial Day.
What was that, Sturgis?
Sturgis didn't have nothing on the blowout.
Oh, the blowout. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind.
I hear him right now. Bikini alert, bikini alert.
Okay.
Yeah, there ain't nothing at Sturgis that even come close. See, Sturgis is all spread out, okay? So you gotta go all over to see this, and you gotta go all over to see that. At the blowout, that's all it was.
Yep, a lot of fun.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go look something up.
I sit and I look at them pictures, Jim, and it just about makes me sick.
Let me go hit the fridge. I'll be back in a minute. N5 WJA.
So, are you still hurting a lot, Chad, or is the pain starting to subside some?
No, I still got some in my chest, but I'm about 95% better.
Right, Joe. You feeling any better yet, or you feel like you got any more energy or anything?
Hell no, I don't feel no damn different.
Well, it's funny you say that. When they did mine, I didn't feel no different either. But I quit. My legs changed. Okay. Other than that, because I was real bad. But other than my legs being like they was, I'm still just as sorry as I was before.
Nah, hell, I've been feeling pretty good. Chest still bothers me. Hell, I thought triple bypass, quit smoking, and giving up everything. Man, I ought to feel like a spring chicken, but I'm a 70-year-old wore-ass-out chicken. That's what I am.
Yeah. I'm going to give up cigarettes. That's my next move. I can't have my new shack till I give up cigarettes.
All right, I'm back. Quit buying the damn thing. That's all you got to do.
I know it.
That's what I done 45 days ago.
Wow, has it been that long already?
Hey, must be close to it. 5 weeks.
Damn.
Hello,
quit for 17 years, then picked it right back up again, like a dumbass.
No, I've done the same thing. I quit back in '93 for a pretty good little while. Then started smoking again.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I quit for 5 years one time, and damn woman I had smoked, and I was either starting smoking or get rid of her. And, it was so entertaining that I had to start smoking.
It was entertaining, huh, Bill?
Oh, she was. I should have quit when I got rid of her.
Yeah, you probably should have done a lot of damn things. You ain't done nothing, Bill.
No, I just get sorrier by the year.
You need another lifetime to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, Jay?
Where'd you go, Jay?
I'm right here. I was across the room.
Hey, how far are you from Beeville?
Oh, not very far.
Ain't that about a halfway point between us?
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, what you got going tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Let me see. Thursday, nothing.
Well, if you want to, you might try to make a little road trip tomorrow, depending on what time I can get my ass out of bed.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. Let's see. I'm trying to think where a good meeting place in Beeville would be. There's you'll be coming across on 59, right?
Yeah, I figure I'd come up 9. I think there's ain't there a Tractor Supply on this side of Beeville?
I think it's there somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yeah, I think there's a station down there, right down from that, on 59. Some kind of a little deal. I remember stopping in there one time getting something when I met somebody else. Hell, it might have been old Ray that time when he was living down there, down that direction.
Yeah. Well, now, when you go across, when you hit the intersection of 59 and 181, on the west side of that, there's a Valero station there.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot.
I had the sense to send a power cable too, okay?
Do what now?
I had enough sense to send you a power cable too.
Oh, you mean you was awake?
Well, yeah. Because when I hunted the power supplies down, I seen the they got a cable that goes out of them from the power supply to the radio, and I said, well, how in the heck you plug this thing in? And then I got to looking and realized that you had to have a power cable for it. And so I hunted around and I found a power cable.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's a Jones plug on both deals.
Yeah, well, I hadn't ever messed with them, but I said I better find a power cable, so I did. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I stuck the cables up inside that vacant area in the back of the power supply, so I know they're there.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
WW5KK. Y'all was talking about different things a while ago, and it dawned on me, I haven't heard Rusty from Will's Point in a long time. Is he still around?
I haven't heard anything to the contrary.
I mean, I listened to sales nets and so forth. I know he used to record them and but, I can't even remember the last time I heard him, and he didn't show up at the Emory Ham Fest, so I just wanted something to happen to him.
Well, I really don't know. I haven't heard anything. I don't know anybody that... The only person I know that lives up there reasonably close to him, I'm sure there's somebody closer, I just don't know him, is Dennis over there in where the heck he is. But, no, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll ask around and see if anybody knows anything. All right, I'll get out of here. I got to go eat supper anyway. WW5KK.
All right, well, if you hear anything, let us know.
Yeah, okay, will do.
Thank you, sir.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Chad, I'm getting the itchy feet syndrome. It's time for a road trip anyway.
Yeah, you and me both, Jake, 'cause hell, I ain't been nowhere but from here to the damn doctors.
Well, I made a trip to the doctor's office, but there wasn't nothing wrong with me, so I got to come home.
Yeah, well, I gotta go Friday. I got another appointment Friday morning. I gotta go to. I don't know what the hell it's for, but whatever. It seems like that's all I've been doing here lately is just go check this, go check that. Hell, I think I had blood drawn from 2 different doctors. When was it? Monday or Tuesday this past week. And I got the results back on one, but usually the cardiologist is pretty good, but hell, he ain't told me a damn thing.
Hey, Chad, I sent you 2 of them, okay?
Yeah, I know. You sent me some damn junk to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how it is when people want to get rid of their junk.
But they're both heavy.
Hey, as long as I can get them in the front seat of the truck, I'll worry about them later. I'm just ready to get the hell out of this house and make a trip somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a cool little gun store not too far. Of course, it's a little south of Beeville going back towards Skidmore, but it's only a few miles out of town. But they're not real cheap, but they are fun to walk through.
Yeah, there used to be a guy down there that had a pawn shop down there in Beeville, but I don't know if he's still down there anymore. A guy that I probably known him for 40 damn years.
Yeah, I think I know where that is, or used to be anyway. I hadn't been in there myself in a long time. There was a Radio Shack there too, but I think they closed up.
Yeah, I think they're all gone now.
That's right, I almost forgot. I know Radio Shack closed up because when they sold out, I went and bought her stuff from the one here in Alice.
Why did they shut down?
Oh, the corporation went bankrupt, I guess.
Tandy went bankrupt.
Man, you used to buy all kind of stuff, parts and everything else there.
I've still got all kinds of junk in it. I've bought every cotton picking 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch jack I could find, and I've already used up all the monos. All I got left is stereos, and that's not what I need.
Need them small ones?
I got some small ones. I got the 1/4 inchers. I got the ones that fit together. All kinds of crap.
Yeah, you ain't never got what the hell you need, though.
Do what now?
I said you don't never have what you need.
No, that's right. You've always got a bunch of stuff that you don't need.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Let me see if it... Oh, it works. Oh, no, it doesn't, because...
What?
Oh, never mind. Yes, it does. I forgot. Okay. I hadn't tried using the Vox on this 850, but it does. I'm going to go back to the foot switch, though.
I don't like Vox. I never did care for Vox.
I made the mistake of leaving it on one night.
Well, I kind of like them when I'm running when I'm on the traders nets and stuff, because it gives me the opportunity. I don't have to. I've got both hands free to read or to write.
Right, Joe.
Oh, it comes in handy when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah. I've got a foot switch hooked up between the on the 850, and I forgot that I had wired a keying cable to the 922. I have to use the foot switch if I'm using the 425 behind the 850, but I'm not. So anyway, whatever.
Whatever you're using is working.
Yeah, I think I better stick with that.
Yeah, that 850 sounds good.
Yes, sir. I like it. I haven't, or have I heard it? Yeah, I think I heard it on the recording one time, and it does. It surprised me. I didn't know that. I didn't think this DSP-100 would make that much difference, but it sure does.
It's good, clear audio. Sounds pretty neat.
Yeah,
Why do you think I want to let you pay
kick
for
off
it?
the guys that don't like me.